This is Zuka's space, what we set up so he's here. This is where we contain him as a puppy so we can keep track of him and keep him out of trouble. We set up tarps on the ground, so we got some on the linoleum here, and then it goes into the carpeted area, so he stays on this. We also set up this X-pen around here, so he stays contained in here. We can extend it out. We've got another X-pen here, so we extend it in the evening out to here, and then we take that dog bed and put it over here so we can hang out in front of the TV. Say hello to Ollie. That's little Ollie. So this is Zuka's crate. He sleeps in here, hangs out a lot in here. We're getting him real comfortable doing crate training in here, so he's used to it and he likes it. He's got a lot of toys here as well. He's got spread out. We've usually got some bully sticks also on the ground so we can grab at those. In back here, we set up another X-pen to block off electrical, so he stays away from that. And then we secured it with a brick down at the bottom there, so he absolutely cannot get back there and mess with electrical wires. We've got a tote here we have handy so we can keep shoes in there when we're not using them. We dump them in there. And then he's got access to the kitchen space as well. So one of us is always here keeping an eye on him, making sure he doesn't chew on what he's not supposed to chew on. But for the most part, you know, we've kind of taken stuff out here that you really can't get a hold of, and then we'll have to stay away from. Going outside, this is the outdoor space, comes out to our deck. Surface on the deck, so we made sure that we really vacuumed it real well. Make sure there's no paint chips that he can get access to and ingest, so we did the best we could to get rid of that. There isn't much paint on here anyway because this deck is old and doesn't really hold it. He's got his little pool here. We have it filled up a little bit with water. He likes to dive in and out of there. And then we use these carpet squares. The purpose for these guys really is to, when the pavement here is real hot, or the deck, when the sun comes out here in the morning, this allows him to get out without burning his paws. This is his space where he comes out. This is our backyard, but we put a smaller fence in temporarily so it's an enclosed space where it's easy to keep track of him so he doesn't go out there and get lost in the bushes. This is also, you know, this is, in terms of the greenery, this is all benign, so if he chews on it or ingests it, not going to have any issues. But this is a nice secure space that he can come out, run around in. He can potty out here, but keep him contained as in here, as well as away from some of the other dogs that are on the other side of the fence. This is his sleeping space at night. We have a tablecloth on the bottom. We ran out of tarp, so we just use a tablecloth. We've got a sheet on top of that. And then we enclose that in an X-pen that's got a door to it. This is where he sleeps at night. He's got a soft bed. He's got a few big stuffed animals there that he can lay on, and kind of mimics him sleeping with his litter mates where they all kind of pile on top of each other in a pile. We've got a sheet set up in the back there, so it begins to enclose it a little bit so that it's more like sleeping in a crate, which we're working on crate training so he gets used to that. We will replace this with a crate once he's used to it, then that's what he'll sleep in. But for right now, this is his space. We also have a leash here on the bottom so that we can leash him up quickly so he can go. We can get him outside at night when he has to go potty. Also make sure we have like shoes or flip-flops available and a flashlight or preferably a headlamp so that we have our hands free to be able to get him up and out quickly. We've also got a couple bully sticks in there so he can chew on those at night. We find he really doesn't do that. When he sleeps, he's pretty much out for most of the night, at least that we've been finding.